Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here come the latest updates. From the beginning of the year until now, Đồng Nai import and export has faced many difficulties and challenges, but the province trade surplus has still reached over 1.1 billion USD, increasing by over 400 million USD over the same period last year, and equaling to nearly 40% of the trade surplus of the country. Thus, earlier this year, Đồng Nai trade surplus hit a new record high. According to the Department of Industry and Trade, in the first 3 months of this year, Đồng Nai exported nearly 4.58 billion USD and imported 3.47 billion USD. Enterprises in the province mainly import materials, machinery, and equipment for production. The main export goods are footwear, textiles, wood products, textile fibers, machinery, equipment, and spare parts, computers, electronics, and components. In the first quarter of 2020, Đồng Nai has 5 super high export items of footwear, wooden products, textiles, textile fibers, and coffee. The above items saw a trade surplus of about 1.82 billion USD, leading its footwear with 886.5 million USD, followed by wood products, textile fibers, and coffee. Đồng Nai goods are now exported to more than 170 countries and territories. However, the main export markets of Vietnam are the US, Japan, Korea, and China. Due to the COVID-19 epidemic, the supply of raw materials for major markets such as China and South Korea is limited. Business return to find local raw materials to compensate. Therefore, inputs production enterprises in the province easily find more partners to sell. That is also the reason for the increase of Đồng Nai's trade surplus in the first 3 months compared to the same period in 2019 and previous years. Thanks to the temporary preventive measures of the government, Vietnam's economy is still considered to be the best growth in the region. FDI enterprises also show optimism about Vietnamese economy in the medium and long term. According to the latest survey of the German Business Association in Vietnam, most of the businesses operating in Vietnam are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, such as declining sales and orders, interrupted supply chains, and forced staff cuts. However, nearly 90% of the enterprises surveyed do not intend to reduce investment in Vietnam. Even about half of the businesses also plan to expand investment in this market. According to the Asian Development Bank, the rise of the middle class, growth of domestic consumption, effective disbursement of ODA, restructuring of state-owned enterprises, developing the private economy, and improving the business investment environment will continue to be a driving force for Vietnam to recover the economy after the pandemic and to grow in the medium and long term. On April 19, the second round of the Mali parliamentary elections took place. This is an opportunity for Mali voters to choose 125 of the remaining 147 congressmen. In the capital, Bamako, most polling stations are open on time. Many voters went to the polls early to avoid heat as well as to limit crowds. The Mali government urges people to strictly abide by the minimum distance rules, to wear masks, and to use alcohol-based hand wash. Witnesses and observers said many polling stations in the north and the central had to close because of jihadists attacking voters as well as vote fraud. Early on April 18th, many extremists destroyed facilities in some polling stations in the north. Preliminary results for the second round of voting will be announced early next week. Police on April 19th said at least 13 people were killed in a 12-hour shootings in some communities in Nova Scotia province. During a press conference in Desmouth, Nova Scotia, last night local time, the provincial police chief, Chris Leaders, confirmed at least 13 people were killed in several areas across the province. He warned there could be more victims who have not been found, and the investigation is ongoing. Police said the suspect were 15-year-old Gabriel Woodman, who owns a dental facility in Dartmouth and had not disclosed details about his condition. The incident occurred on the night of April 18th local time in Portal Peak, 130 kilometers north of the capital of Halifax of Nova Scotia. That's all of our news for today. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.